As you can see from the title, today's video is about travel budgets. If you're new here, my name is Amma, and on my channel you would find everything travel related, from inspiration to ideas that you can apply in everyday life. First things first, let me just put it out there that I am not one to tell anybody how to spend their money. These are ideas that I have tried personally. They work for me, so let me know if you try them and if they work for you as well. Most times when you start to put a budget together, the numbers may scare you a little bit, and it's the reason why people don't like to do it at all. But don't be discouraged. We are going to go through some simple steps that may help. I know money can be a very touchy topic, but it's a conversation that needs to be had, especially if you want to maintain your lifestyle and still have something on the side to travel. To make a very simple travel budget, in this video we'll be looking at 3 steps: budget, save, travel. This travel budget is the Ghana edition, so I will be using the ACQUA SAFARI resort for my target location. Make sure you watch this video all the way to the end because I'll be dropping some amazing deals from ACQUA SAFARI. I chose the ACQUA SAFARI resort because they openly share their packages on their social media pages. So that makes it easy for me to refer and for you to check as well. First things we are going to need is a pen and a paper, or if you prefer something easier, you can use a notepad on your phone or an Excel sheet, whatever works. Point number 1 is location. I already mentioned we're going to ACQUA SAFARI, so let's move on to point number 2, timing. When do we want to go? We are in July, so a good time will be August or September. Let's say September. So we move on to point number 3. Point number 3 is to decide if we are going to do a return trip or a sleepover. So for this part, I'm going to do 1 night stay, single occupancy, and of course if you're going to do more than a night stay, you need to multiply the key elements like number of persons, food, recreation, etc. So for 1 night stay, let's budget about 700 Ghana cedis, which is approximately 120 US dollars. Moving on to point number 4 is food. So usually your 700 Ghana cedis should include breakfast the following morning. All you now need to think about is dinner on the night you arrive and lunch the following day. The resorts would usually have an a la carte menu or a buffet in their restaurant. The next point is recreational activities. Think about all the things that you want to do, whether it's swimming, tennis, beach volley, horse riding, segway, flyboard, bonfire, or massages. And now we are at this figure. Moving on to point number 6 is transportation. If I live in Accra, I need to get to the ACQUA SAFARI resort that is all the way in Ada. So just to have a rough idea of transportation, let's use an Uber to find out how much it will cost to get from Accra to Ada. Note that if you're going as a group, this amount can be split amongst you guys, hence the cost will be reduced. Also, if you are driving, depending on your car, the cost for fuel will vary. Finally, you want to include an amount for emergencies and miscellaneous, like buying stuff on your way back or in case you experience a flat tire. So guys, this is the easy part. We are done with the planning. The next is to figure out how we can afford this trip. You would recall the plan is to go in September. So that means that we have 2 months since we're in July, August and September, 2 months to raise this amount of money. So divide your sum by 2, which is 2 months, and this is the amount you need to put aside every month to afford this trip. If this amount is more than your monthly salary after you have saved, paid your bills and your living expenses, what this figure is telling you is that you cannot afford this trip. So September is not coming on. So here's what I mean. Imagine you earn 5K a month, and after you've paid your savings, your living expenses and your bills, all you're left with is 500 Ghana cedis. When you compare 500 cedis to what you have to put aside every month until September to afford this trip, obviously it's not enough. So here's what you can do. You can either adjust your timeline, so you push back from September to say November, December, or you adjust your spending habits. Say you sacrifice your usual Friday nights and put that money aside so you can finally afford this trip. The idea is not to go broke. So those are very simple budgeting tips for one night stay at the ACQUA Safari Resort. ACQUA Safari also has multiple packages available for couples, weekends, and even a day return trip. Bear in mind, if you're doing a single day trip, your budget is going to be ultimately slashed, because now you're not doing a room, you probably not do breakfast, maybe just lunch and dinner and some activities. Be sure to check out the ACQUA Safari Resort for more details, and as well, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.